Don't waste our time, rookie. Snipers are made of steel, not schoolgirls. The words stung, but 18-year-old Private Lauren Hayes didn't flinch. She adjusted the strap of the heavy rifle slung across her shoulder and stepped onto the dusty range. Around her, seasoned soldiers chuckled, shaking their heads. She was the youngest recruit in her class, barely out of high school, and already the rumors flew. She'd never survive, never endure, never hit a single target. But Lauren wasn't here to prove them wrong. She was here because of a promise. The first round of tests began. One by one, recruits lay prone, sighting targets at 500 yards. Bullets cracked, shells clattered, and scores appeared on the screens. Some men cheered as their shots landed close, others cursed as they missed entirely. When Lauren's turn came, the murmurs rose. "Watch her blow it," one scoffed. "She won't even hit the paper," another laughed. Lauren steadied herself, heart pounding but hands calm. She lowered to the ground, shouldered her sniper rifle, and peered through the scope. For a moment, the noise around her faded. She wasn't on the range anymore. She was back home, kneeling in the tall grass behind her father's farm, holding his old hunting rifle, his voice in her ear. "Steady your breath. Squeeze, don't pull. Patience makes the shot." She inhaled, exhaled, the crosshairs steadied, and with a single squeeze of the trigger, she shattered the silence. The bullet screamed through the air, striking dead center, not just on the target, but hitting the impossible bullseye on the steel plate a full mile away. The range officers froze, their computers blinked. The room went utterly silent. Someone muttered, "No way." Another whispered, "She broke the record." But the numbers didn't lie. Lauren Hayes, 18 years old, had just done what no recruit, no veteran, no decorated marksman had ever done in training history. One shot, one record obliterated. The sergeant in charge, a man who'd mocked her that morning, stepped forward, his face pale. "Recruit Hayes, repeat the shot." Without hesitation, Lauren reloaded, recalibrated, and fired again. Another perfect strike, then another, and another. She wasn't just consistent, she was flawless. By the time she finished, the scoreboard told the story the world would soon hear. Lauren Hayes had shattered every sniper record in the book before she was even out of basic training. Reporters swarmed the base within days. Military officials confirmed it. Never before had someone so young, so new, demonstrated such precision. Veterans from elite sniper units flew in to meet her, some skeptical, some in awe. One hardened SEAL sniper walked up to her on the range, placed a hand on her shoulder and said, "Kid, you just rewrote history." But Lauren didn't bask in the glory. When asked about her secret, she didn't brag about talent or training. Instead, she told the story few knew. Her father, a veteran himself, had died when she was 16. He'd been her mentor, her hero, the one who taught her to shoot, to breathe, to believe. His last words to her were simple: "Make every shot count." So she did. Lauren's achievement became more than a record. It became a symbol. For every girl told she wasn't strong enough, for every young recruit dismissed before she even had a chance, for every soldier who carried the weight of a promise made to someone they loved. Her name spread through the ranks like wildfire. Hayes wasn't just a girl. She was a sniper, a warrior, a legend in the making. And those who laughed at her, they now stood straighter when she walked by, offering nods of respect. Some even whispered "ma'am" under their breath. Months later, during a formal ceremony, the general addressed her publicly. "Private Lauren Hayes has not only broken records," he said, his voice booming across the parade ground. "She has reminded us all of what it means to serve. Courage, discipline, honor. Age and gender do not define a soldier, heart does." The crowd roared with applause as Lauren saluted, tears burning her eyes. She wasn't just proving something to the world, she was fulfilling her father's last wish. And though he wasn't there in person, she knew he'd be proud. Never underestimate the quiet one, the rookie, the underdog. Sometimes the one you dismiss is the one who carries history in their hands. Sometimes one shot changes everything. Before we end this story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you feel in the comment.